Benvingudes a Palafrugell.
Benvinguda a Palafrugell.
Benvinguts a Palafrugell.
Benvinguts a Palafrugell.
Benvinguts a Palafrugell.
The residents of Palafrugell want to welcome you and tell you all about our town. We want you to find your place in Palafrugell, and we want living here to be as pleasant for you as it is for us. Together, all of us will make a town that we are proud of. Where is Palafrugell? In Catalonia. Catalonia is located on the northeast part of the Iberian Peninsula, and its capital is Barcelona. Catalonia is a European nation with more than 1,000 years of history. Today, 7 million people live here, people from many different backgrounds, who speak more than 250 languages, yet we share a language of our own, Catalan. Spanish is the language spoken all over Spain, and it's also an official language in Catalonia along with Catalan. Catalan is our shared language, the language of school, of communication with the government, the one that helps you to find a job more quickly. Don't hesitate to learn it. Catalonia is divided into 4 provinces. We live in Girona, and 41 counties. Ours is Baix Empordà. Our county borders with the Mediterranean and the Gavarres Mountains, which are in the heart of the Costa Brava. Almost 23,000 people from 66 countries all around the world live in Palafrugell. Apart from the main town, where most Palafrugell residents live, the other parts of the township are the coastal villages of Llafranc, Calella and Tamariu, old fishing neighborhoods that are now major tourist destinations. At the foot of the Gavarres Mountains is the village of Llofriu. Halfway between the plain and the sea are the neighborhoods of Santa Margarida and Armadàs. For years, one of the leading sources of wealth in Palafrugell was the cork industry. However, because of its location on the popular Costa Brava, today Palafrugell is a major center of tourism and services. Our town is famous for its food and for being the birthplace of one of the most important writers in the Catalan language, Josep Pla. What is the society you've come to live in like? We live in a democracy. We hold elections to choose the people who govern us every 4 years. In our town, in the regional government called the Generalitat de Catalunya, in Spain's government, and in the European Parliament. One of the fundamental values of democracy is justice. In order for our society to work and for us to live together peacefully, there have to be rules and laws. The judges and court make sure that the people comply with these laws. According to the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, in Catalonia, no one can be discriminated against because of their birth, sex, religion, or any other personal circumstances. Women and men have the same rights and the same responsibilities, and we have the freedom to choose whom we want to marry, even if that person is of the same sex. Catalonia is a secular society. This means that religion and politics are separated. Everyone has the right to be religious or not, and to decide whether or not to practice a religion, and we must all respect each other's beliefs. In order to maintain the welfare state, it is our duty to contribute to maintaining public spending by paying taxes, social security, and municipal taxes. Only in this way can we guarantee all the public services like healthcare, education, and clean streets. There are almost 1,000 towns in Catalonia. Each town has its town hall, which is the level of government closest to citizens. The first step towards becoming a citizen of Catalonia is registering in your town census, in this case, the Palafrugell census. Palafrugell also has the Citizen Attention Office, where we can tell you about everything you need to live in Palafrugell. Welcome.
Hola, em dic Salima, soc agent d'acollida. Quan una persona arriba a Palafrugell, el primer que ha de fer és dirigir-se a l'oficina d'atenció a la ciutadania de l'Ajuntament i empadronar-se. Un cop empadronada, se li donarà la possibilitat d'anar a servei d'acollida, on la informarem sobre els diferents serveis i recursos que hi ha a Palafrugell.
People who have just arrived in a new town and a different society need people to help you through the adaptation process. In order to be autonomous as quickly as possible, it's a good idea to learn about the services available in the town and how the town works, not to mention the customs, realities and language of the society where you want to live. Your family, friends and neighbors will help you in this process, and the town hall wants to help too, by offering a municipal welcome service for everyone who has just registered in the Palafrugell census. With the help of a welcome agent, this service will welcome everyone who has just come to live in Palafrugell, tell them about and guide them on the services that might be the most useful, offer sessions to teach them about the place, and provide support and mentoring in the process of adapting to life in the town. Healthcare. All citizens have the right to healthcare. To access healthcare, you have to have an individual health card, which you can get at our CAP once you have registered in the town census. The CAP is the primary care facility, also called the clinical surgery, and it is the first place you should go if you have a health concern. At the CAP, you will be assigned a family physician, your general practitioner, and a pediatrician for your children under the age of 14. When you need more complex treatment, your family physician will send you to a specialist or to the hospital. Our local hospital is the one in Palamos. Remember that if you have a serious health problem, the CAP has an emergency service. For extremely urgent or serious medical emergencies, call 061. You must always have your child's health card with you and stay up to date on their vaccinations and doctor's appointments. Medicine can be purchased at the pharmacy with a doctor's prescription showing your health card. Environment. We sort our waste in Palafrugell. The different colored bins are for different kinds of recyclable materials. Blue for paper and cardboard, green for glass, yellow for light containers, and brown for organic.
A casa reciclem perquè a l'escola ens ho han matxacat molt. Jo un dia, quan vaig arribar a casa, vaig parlar amb els meus pares i els hi vaig comentar això, que havíem tingut com una conversa del medi ambient i que sí que seria bo reciclar. I a partir d'això els hi vaig explicar una mica com funcionava tot i ells van dir que estaria bé fer-ho. També, a part d'això, jo moltes vegades quan estic a casa i per exemple m'arrento les dents o alguna cosa, doncs intento tancar l'aixeta, o si m'estic dutxant i m'ensabono, també tancar-la, o si per exemple alguna vegada es deixen alguna llum o jo per exemple els dic ei, podeu tancar la llum o si no jo vaig i la tanco.
Furniture and large items that you want to throw away must be brought to the town waste dump. If you cannot go there, you can call the town hall and we will tell you where you can leave your items and when they will be picked up.
A mi m'agradaria que quan sortís al carrer veure-ho tot net, que la gent deixés les escombraries en el contenidor que hi pertoca i que no hi hagin papers ni deixalles a terra.
Jobs. In order to work in Catalonia, you have to have a residence permit and be over the age of 16. You can be a salaried worker, which means that a company hires you, or you can work for yourself as a freelancer. Palafrugell has an Institute of Economic Promotion, which will give you guidance as you look for a job. It will also provide you with information on starting a business or send you to other services in Palafrugell and its region. Also, anyone who is out of work must register in the OTG, the Regional Government's Job Office in La Bisbal. Remember that finding a job requires lots of dedication. It is important to remember to use all the resources available to you during the process. Whether you work or are unemployed, training is extremely important because it increases your chances of finding a better job.
Jo vaig fer un curs d'auxiliar de geriatria que me va ajudar a trobar una feina millor.
Quan vaig arribar a Catalunya, fa 9 anys, me vaig donar compte de que la gent parlava 2 idiomes, el castellà i el català. I doncs va despertar aquesta curiositat de poder comunicar-me amb la gent en la mateixa llengua i també perquè penso que sí que al futur me podria ajudar per canviar de feina i també pot ser perquè m'he casat, he fet la meva família, tinc una filla i facilitar-me el fet de poder convivir i d'integrar-me a la gent del poble. Soc llicenciada en Econòmiques al meu país i al llarg del temps m'he donat compte de que tenia que homologar el meu títol. És un procés llarg, una mica complicat, però sí que penso que sí que se té que fer aquest procés i recomano a tota la gent que tingui una titulació al seu país que homologui els seus títols perquè és un avantatge per el futur.
Education. Education is compulsory and free of charge for all children aged 6 to 16 living in Catalonia. The educational system is divided into 3 compulsory stages: early childhood, primary and secondary. If you have just arrived in Palafrugell and registered in the town census, you should now go to the municipal education office, where we will assign your children a school. When your children enter school, they will be assigned a class according to their age. If they do not know Catalan, they will attend an orientation classroom for several hours per day during the first few months, where they will learn the Catalan they need to be able to keep up with the pace of classes like any other child as soon as possible. Remember that the school year begins in September and ends in June, but children must be registered for school in advance. You can get all the information you need at the Municipal Education Office. The schools have cafeterias and hold extracurricular activities for their students. Parents are encouraged to participate at school, either through the AMPA, the Association of Mothers and Fathers of Students, by meeting with their children's teachers, or by participating in meetings. Housing. Housing is a basic need, and we all have the right to decent housing. To find housing, you have two choices. You can rent or buy. Learn about the conditions and regulations for finding housing. Palafrugell has a municipal housing office where you can get information on housing-related rules and other issues, as well as on aid and other funding. The housing office can also sign you up to find rental housing or publicly subsidized flats. You can also find a home through your acquaintances, real estate agencies, adverts in the newspaper and other sources. Everyone who lives or works in a building is a member of the Residents' Association, which meets at least once a year. Attending the meetings is both your right and your responsibility. You must check with the board of the Residents' Association before making any changes in the communal areas, like installing satellite dishes, since the board's approval is required. Remember that you share the communal spaces, staircase, landings, courtyard, hallways, rooftop, basements, etc., with the other residents, and that you can neither leave your personal belongings there nor use them for private purposes.
Soc el president de la meva comunitat de veïns. M'encarrego de gestionar els tràmits entre l'agència i la meva comunitat i solucionar els problemes entre els veïns i procuro que hi hagi bona convivència.
El mediador i la mediadora són persones properes a la gent del barri. La seva funció és entendre les emocions i facilitar la comunicació entre els veïns. Per exemple, si tens qualsevol tipus de conflicte, pots recórrer amb un mediador o una mediadora i aquests intentaran ajudar-te a buscar la millor solució per a totes les parts.
Nosaltres entenem per convivència saber viure amb les persones que tenim al costat, que tenen ideologies diferents, formes de pensar diferents, cultures diferents. Sobretot, la convivència implica molt de respecte. Per millorar la convivència, a Palafrugell tenim el centre de mediació. Si tens qualsevol conflicte, ja sigui veïnal o familiar, pots adreçar-te al centre de mediació. Allà et poden donar assessorament i informació. Només cal trucar.
Legal advice. Everyone must have legal status. But regardless of your current status, you should carefully inform yourself at a legal advisory service.
és molt important que una persona sigui nouvinguda o ja porti un temps aquí, amb independència de la seva situació administrativa, sigui regular o que ja tingui un permís de residència, que sempre s'assessori. Per què? Perquè els ciutadans estrangers que arriben aquí al nostre territori no tenen des del principi, com tenim nosaltres els nacionals, un accés a tots els seus drets. Els drets se'ls van aconseguint al llarg del temps. És per això que la porta d'accés a aquests drets és la regularització i per això és molt important que sàpiguen tots els recursos que hi ha, les vies que hi ha i que ho tramitin de manera correcta i per això que facin servir els recursos que tenen al seu abast.
In Palafrugell, we have a legal advisory service where you can make an appointment in advance to get information and advice, particularly if you have doubts about your legal status. You can get information on how to use the service at the Town Hall, the GRAMC, Caritas or the Red Cross. Remember that, regardless of their legal status, all foreigners who can prove that they do not have sufficient economic means have the right to free legal assistance, just like Spaniards for any kind of legal proceedings in which they are involved.
Hola, soc en Marc, soc policia local de Palafrugell. A diferència de la policia autonòmica, els Mossos d'Esquadra, que tenen com a àmbit competencial tot el territori de Catalunya, la policia local de Palafrugell té com a principal competència el terme municipal de Palafrugell. Soc membre de la unitat de policia comunitària, que entre d'altres funcions el que fem és una policia de proximitat. Què vol dir això? Doncs que estem molt propers als ciutadans. En aquest cas, als veïns del barri. Jo soc el policia del barri de la Sauleda, carrer Ample, i en principi, entre altres funcions, també fem les escoles. Quan dic les escoles és cobrir les entrades i sortides dels nens quan van al col·legi. Després també estem al carrer i atenem les demandes dels veïns de la zona, dels comerciants i de més. Jo a una persona que acaba d'arribar a Palafrugell li diria que no tingués por de la policia. Per què? Perquè la policia estem al servei del ciutadà i la principal funció que tenim és vetllar per un model de convivència on tothom tingui cabuda.
Free time, sports and clubs. There are all kinds of clubs: culture, sports, parents, youth, women and more. Joining a club is a good idea because it helps you to meet people and share your interests and needs with them. It is also a great way to integrate into the society in which you now live.
Per mi, la biblioteca ha sigut un espai per integrar-me més amb la gent d'aquí. A la biblioteca es poden fer moltes coses, es poden llegir llibres allà, es pot connectar a internet, es poden agafar revistes, DVDs, pel·lícules, etc. També es fan moltes activitats i, a més d'un espai per activitats o per llegir llibres, també és un espai per conviure, un espai de trobada i un espai que, amb el sentit de la paraula, molt gran. Per gaudir de tots aquests serveis a la biblioteca de Palafrugell, el que vaig haver de fer és anar a la biblioteca i fer-me un carnet que és gratuït. De les activitats que es fan a la biblioteca hi ha un programa de ràdio que es diu Audiovisuals, que és fet per joves i per a joves, del qual jo soc locutora. Es tracten tota mena de temes. És un programa que m'agrada molt i que agrada. També soc una voluntària de la biblioteca. Per qualsevol cosa que em necessitin per col·laborar, doncs jo hi vaig a molt de gust.
Building our community is a joint effort by everyone who lives in Palafrugell, whether you were born here or decided to come here to live.
Gràcies.